my goodness, friends. So there has been some firework events happen in my life, like since I painted my toes this morning. Let me explain. So, don't say so. I was going to there's this gentleman that I met the other day. He's like an older counselor man. So we just met one day and we were discussing what he does, and then he knows my wheelchair is broken, so he was like, "Hey, do you want to come grab coffee?" So I was like, "Of course." And then I went and grabbed coffee, and we were talking about counseling stuff, and then he was like, you should probably have a female do this because, it's just wiser to have a female. And I was like, oh yeah, I've never really had accountability partners and stuff. Well, I did when I was younger, but now I don't have accountability partners because living with my brain injury, trying to organize life is a lot. So I would love to have a female accountability partner, but I don't even bring my devotions to do at Starbucks like I used to. So I need to. I'll start bringing those and doing those when I go in the morning. But that was an awesome reminder. However, I thought, oh, I'm gonna call and get a female person to do a devotion with. Oh, and maybe Miss Teresa, you should do it. But so it takes a turn, guys. It takes a turn. Wait for it. But so I was like going through my phone. I was like, oh yeah, I wonder I should call Miss Joanne Huddleston, but I didn't say that out loud. So I was like, yeah, I'll text her right now. And I text her about it, and she's like, yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think I could do that. Like, I was like, just whenever you feel like it. But then I told him, and I was like, oh yeah, Miss Joanne, and I was explaining who she was. Well, he was like, Joanne, thinking this. I think I know her. This is in his head, I'm guessing. But then, so we were headed home from Starbucks, and he was like, oh my goodness, he breaks down in tears. And it's like that her husband is the man who, like, kind of led him to Christ or something. They were in the Air Force together, and it was like fireworks everywhere. He's like, oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. This is why God brought me and him together, so that he could tell me, you should have a female devotional partner, and then you can then, so we were doing that, and then I called Joanne, and Joanne could be like, oh, and then he could be like, how else did I know that name? So it's all God, guys, everything. I mean, we may not see it right now, how God's working, but that's why, I'm just so excited, and this is, making no sense. But, I mean, and now I'm back on track that I need to do my Kimmy's Kitchen, Kimmy's Closet, Kimmy's Cubby, Kimmy's Toes, and what should I call the devotional? Kimmy's, I don't know, God will give me some kind of name. But I will start doing my devotion again. But now my wheelchair, it's not, it's going to get fixed soon. But I don't know, I'm just like, praise God. That was so exciting. When that connection was made, God had a connection with, for him to for him to know Joanne's husband, who passed away 15 years ago maybe, and that's who led him to God, or was instrumental in his coming to Christ in the Air Force, and that was just, so I am so excited. That's why I had this random person I met. I'm just so excited. I met the random person at Starbucks, then I was like, oh wow, this is cool, and then we did a devotion, and then then he suggested, you should have a female do this. And then I called Miss Joanne, and then Miss Joanne's like, oh, well, and then the connections, fireworks flying everywhere. So, I'm going to start doing a devotion. Even if I'm just doing it, reading it on here, I love it. So you guys, just be in prayer, and I would say the devotion we did, but I can't even think straight right now, and I should do a devotion. I may come on later and do it, but that was God's work. It was awesome. Praise God. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later. Thanks.